Oh, yes. The eye of the tiger. Looking into that bear's eye. We've got Brooke Collins in the studio with us right now. I'm so excited, Brooke, that you're here. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome. Now, also Regan O'Toole. Regan, man, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Many of us know Regan as a Clevermore bassist, but in his alternate universe now, you guys are kind of having an alternate universe since this bear punching incident. But we'll talk about that in a minute, like all the swirl and all the kind of, it's just wild, right, when this stuff happens in this world we live in today. But Brooke, tell me, first of all, you know, a little bit about what was happening Sunday night.
Well, I let out my two small dogs to...
Got a Pom?
I got a Pomeranian named Toki and a Dachshund named Fudge.
And the dachshund named Fudge is the dog in question here.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is Fudge, I saw the picture in the paper, is Fudge a little older?
Yes.
Okay, so very protective of Fudge. Right? Okay. So what happened? So you just let him out of the back door or something like that, or?
Well, usually I look around before I let them out because we do get lots of bears and coyotes at my house. And I don't know if she knew it was there or not, but she darted out before I could stop her and started barking. And then I heard her crying, and so I ran out there as fast as I could and saw the bear had a hold of her. And
now that must have been, that's terrible. I have a dog. That's like the worst. That's sort of your nightmare scenario. You know, a bear's going to get a hold of your dog, right? I mean, and so you kind of let it out, and you heard this. You immediately kind of heard this. I mean, the bear must have been just kind of right there, almost, right?
It was very close to our front.
They're so they're so much a part of like the woods, though. They just you can barely know they're there, you know, even though they're hanging there. Okay, so you hear the thing, you look out. What do you see?
The bear has its paws on her back and on her head and is biting the back of her neck.
Oh.
And he looks like he's tearing into her, like, you know, kind of how they eat salmon.
Or if they got a large hot dog that big, that's how they would eat a hot dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my dog's just screaming, and this bear's growling and snarling, and I start screaming for Regan, and I don't know what to do, but he can't watch it, so I just ran up to it thinking that would scare it away, and I got within inches of it, and I don't even know if it noticed me, and I just kind of reached out and hit it right in the snout, and it let go.
Right in the kisser.
Right.
Just got up in his business. Wow, that's exciting. But it must have, I mean, I got to think that, like, for 2 hours later, you must have been like, you know what I mean? Right, it must have been just, yeah.
So there was a lot of, did that really happen? No.
And, I mean, so here's the $1 million question that everyone wants to know. How did it feel?
It was crazy. I don't know what I was thinking or anything. It happened so fast that I just couldn't believe that I did it at all.
Like, what I want to know is how did that actual bear feel against your fist? Was it mushy or was it?
It was gross, dirty.
It was.
I smelled really bad after that. I had to wash all my clothes. It was gross. I had bear fur all over me, and I think it might have been kind of wet out too, so it was like that wet bear smell.
That was going to be my question. Did it just stink to high heaven?
It did. I just had to wash all my clothes. It wouldn't.
That bear stink won't come off. I got bear stink all over me. Fudge! I've got bear stink on me because of you. And so let's talk. So Fudge is basically okay, a little nicked up, but looking okay.
Yeah. If we're making sure she doesn't get infected.
Yeah, right. But just a couple of lacerations on the back. Like, do you think from teeth or from paws or both? Or
both.
Yeah,
definitely. She's got some scratches on like her back legs, which I'm thinking is claws, and then of course the ones around her neck that are their
tough
teeth.
little wiener dog, though.
Yes.
Tough little wiener dog. I mean, they are tough dogs, right? I mean, those things are, bred to go down into holes and get rats and stuff, right?
Right.
Amazing little tenacious dogs. I think, are they terriers? I think maybe wiener dogs are
they're
terriers.
kind of like houndy type
Oh,
dogs.
that's true. Yeah. Dachshund. Okay, yes, so that's right. Okay, it's a hound. Well, and so that's the incident. That's what happened. So how did this story get out?
Well, I work at a salon, and of course, like...
Well, okay, you can say no more.
Well, my dachshund got so scared when I picked her up after the bear kind of ran off. She bit my face. She was just freaking out.
I'm just all over the place.
Just so scared. She bit me, and I have some nice marks on my face. So of course, when I go to work, my boss is, what happened?
Yeah. You're like, well, I was bear wrestling. What do you think happened?
No, nobody believed me.
And that thing in a chokehold, giving him the business up in there.
And Sandy, my boss, she was doing a friend's hair, and they were joking about it, and she actually went and emailed the Empire to do it, and it just blew out of proportion. I had to do that.
Yeah. And then I should also, I'm remiss in asking. You've got a little mark on your hand too from hitting the bear. Is that from like the tooth maybe or something?
Yeah, tooth or claw. It actually
wow, look at that.
Really badly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the bear nipped at her.
Oh yeah. And let's describe the bear. This was a big, kind of a male maybe, but big guy.
Yeah, huge. It's one that frequents our area.
It's not a small black bear.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier, it's not been a good year for bears because it's been low berry season. I've had a bunch in my yard. This first year ever, the storage shed I have my trash can in got ripped off the hinges essentially. A bear just like popped it open and went after the trash. And it's been a bad year for garbage bears and them getting really bold, I think, because they're so hungry, right? So this is a big guy who's been kind of frequenting, and so that's the incident. That's what happened. You're okay. A couple of little scratches. Fudge is okay. A couple of little scratches. That's awesome. Great ending to the story. The bear's probably okay. Probably,
he's been back.
Pride's a little damaged, maybe. Made fun of by the other bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came around the next day around 9 in the morning.
Okay. Okay.
He's been around.
But what's happened now? I mean, I know we don't need to get specific here, but what has happened in your life? This is a 20-second incident we're talking about, essentially, right? I mean, from beginning to end. And so you've got TV producers, you've done radio interviews with like Chicago and other what other stuff's been happening? What's going on?
Yesterday my phone was being blown up by not just TV producers, but I've got like 100 new Facebook friends.
I'm one of them.
My Facebook.
Very proud to be one of them.
And just everybody on my Facebook profile with "You're my hero," and I feel like I didn't do anything abnormal. Like, I feel like anybody in that circumstance would do it. Maybe not anybody.
Well, it is funny, isn't it? It's funny to when you have these sudden moments in your life, and then you try to think back on, like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? And in some ways, it doesn't even it's not even like a process that you, right? It's just something you just do. But you do have to be set up to be a person who, will do that. You didn't shrink. I mean, it is admirable. You didn't shrink away from it. You went after it. We're not advocating punching bears, people. Don't try this at home.
No, it's not a good idea.
Kids, don't punch bears. You can see this being a new phenomena or something crazy.
I think it was a
Jackass 5 comes out. It's a bear punching episode.
I think they've already done that.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the end of Anchorman, right?
A well-written story that the media has kind of taken it off to. There's so much bad stuff in the news lately that something positive.
Oh,
and
sure.
It's a little humorous, I mean.
And people have a fascination with Alaska and with all that stuff as well, and so it's a natural. But I mean, we were saying earlier, how are they going to make a sitcom out of this 20-second incident? Right? Every episode, every week, another bear comes around. This is getting repetitive. Come on. Well, that's awesome. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for letting us talk to you about this. I know it's ridiculous, right? How much your kind of life's changed from this one little incident. And maybe, I'm thinking maybe, in a few months, life will be back to normal, but it'll be fun to see see where you ride this and see what people are interested in it and all that. And it's exciting. So, Brooke Collins, thanks so much coming in, letting us know about it, and thanks for doing your part to control the bear issue in Juneau, Alaska. And Regan, thanks to you as well. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get back to some music. Of course, we're going to play Survivor, Eye of the Tiger.